This is your Eclipse, and today I'm going to be talking about a few societal issues that I have that I've discovered over the years. Issue number one is for all our technology and how far we've come technology wise. We can communicate on a global scale, yet the more advanced our technology seems to be, the less we seem to communicate with one another on a realistic basis. The less we want to see each other face to face, the more we don't believe our friends are really our friends, the less likely we are to miss our friends and family when they're gone. It's because we know that they're only a button click away. And because of that, a lot of people don't realize that the last time you see them, it may be the last time you see them. Everyone's so afraid of going outside. Everyone's so afraid they're going to get hurt the second they try and cross the street. And we're so antisocial nowadays that everyone is scared of everything, especially each other. Not once have I ever thought my opinion is superior to anyone else's. Everyone has a right to their opinion, even if I think their opinion is off the wall bonkers. They're still entitled to believe what they want, just like I'm entitled not to care what their opinions are. You have a right to not like what I say. You have every right to ignore what I say. That doesn't mean you can throw everything in my face like I'm an inferior human being. Every human being on this planet has a purpose, whether you believe it or not. That's your opinion. And that leads me to my second topic. Everyone is so afraid of voicing their opinion. When they don't like something, they don't voice their thoughts for fear that their friends and family may belittle them. And apparently everyone is afraid of everyone else's opinions, everyone else's views on everything else. Just because they don't match your own don't mean they're any less important. Just because your views clash with someone else doesn't mean they can't be friends or lovers or whatever. If Christians can be friends with gays and lesbians, I think people with differing opinions can get along just fine. I am perfectly fine with somebody with a different opinion being in my life, so long as they don't try and shove that opinion down my throat. Yeah, I get it. You have an agenda. You have your own thoughts, your own feelings. So do I. That doesn't mean you have to push your thoughts and feelings onto everyone else. When you do that, you're telling these people that your opinions matter more than they do, more than their friendship does. I get you want someone to lean on, you want someone to tell your every thought, pour your heart and soul out to, and they genuinely care. Everybody wants that. Hell, I want that. And everyone wants to believe they have a soulmate. But I'm sorry, I don't believe in soulmates. I don't believe in destiny or fate. I used to, long time ago. People grow up and people change, and sometimes you have to let things go, no matter how much it hurts you. And that brings me to my third topic, people not wanting to hear the word no, especially when you're trying to hook up with somebody and they're genuinely not interested. I understand that that hurts everyone's ego. But if a girl or a guy says that they don't want you, that should be the end of it. End it there, it's done. You can't change their mind, and trying to force the matter is just wrong. Trust me, I've been there on both sides of that, and it's not fun either way. Don't spend a big portion of your life trying to win someone over that's never going to see you as anything but a friend or a sister in hopes that maybe someday they'll see you as something more. Because in the end, it'll hurt you. I know a lot of people have already gone through this. The best thing I can tell you is to get it out in the open. Tell that girl, boy, tell them how you feel. And if they feel the same way, then I'm happy for you. But if they don't try and change their mind. Just don't. I understand perseverance is key, and a lot of people are just hardwired to want what they want and not give up until they have it. I understand that. But not everyone understands that this is a cruel world we live in, where not everyone cares about your feelings, that guy sleeping next to you may not love you tomorrow. That woman sleeping next to you may love someone else, and you were just second choice. But I'm not saying this world is all bad. After every rain, there's always a silver lining, there's always a rainbow, making the world beautiful again. After every hardship, after everything bad that happens to you in your life, when you think your life cannot get any worse, there will always be that rainbow at the end of your rainy day. You just have to open your eyes and look for it. And for those of you who don't want to open your eyes and look for that rainbow, you choose to only see the gloomy rain falling down outside, and that's how you feel, then I respect that that's how you feel. I respect that you don't want to get any better because you don't want to open your eyes. People all over the world have anxiety, they have depression, they have bipolar disorders, and every kind of phobia known to man. And they're making more and more every day. But you know what? All that is not going to stop me from going outside and living my life day to day. If your fear, if your sadness and your depression want you to stay in bed, then that's a good enough reason to get out. Staying in bed is not going to make you any happier than you already are. And I've been there. Hell, I'm there every morning when I wake up and I know I have to get up, get dressed, and go to work. I don't want to go. I never do. Because I know once I get to work, all I'm going to do is get yelled at until the time I clock in to the time I clock out. I'm going to be belittled and ridiculed by the people I'm helping. And that is life, people. No one is going to understand you. No one's going to respect you because they think they're more important. And all that being said, there are genuine people out there. You just have to know where to look and don't stop looking because you've been hurt. When you stop looking for that genuine connection is when you've given up. That's how you know you'll never find that genuine connection. If you give up on life, life will give up on you. Now that I've dropped that bomb on everyone, it's time for topic 4. Being on a dating site is, in my honest opinion, a joke. Dating sites are nothing but a joke. Why would people pay hard earned money just to get hit on by basement dwellers that can't get out and get a job or have unsolicited nude pics sent directly to their inbox where they don't have a choice whether or not to see them? I'm sorry, I'm not going to pay for a dating website where people are just going to try and hump me through their computer screen. I love computers, I love cell phones, and I love how far our technology has come, but I'm sick to death of it. And I know some of you listening to this are going to be like, oh, if you're sick to death of technology, then why are you making a video with technology and posting it on technology? Simple fact, I'm not a sheep. And I know that if I post this on the internet, people are going to see it. People are going to listen to it. People are going to get triggered. Triggered people always share. They always voice their opinions. And a lot of people know that. People think because they hide behind their computer screens or their cell phone screens that they can get away with murder, that they can get away with sexually harassing women, girls, young boys, and body shaming people. I'm sorry, but body shaming is not okay. I don't care if you're as thin as a freaking flagpole or as fat as a blimp. I don't care what size you are. I don't care if you look like Jabba the Hutt. Okay? You have no right to body shame anyone. And body shaming people as a joke is just as wrong as telling them they're fat to their face. Because eventually that harmless joke will make it back to the person it's about. and they'll be beyond hurt, especially if that joke was made by a friend or a family member. The deepest wounds are often made by the people closest to us. Because if a random person calls you fat, shrug it off. You're not going to care. Because it's your body, it's your life. But if it's someone you've known most of your life, that's going to hit you hard. Someone you've spent a big portion of your life around, and they're suddenly making fun of you behind your back. Like they don't care about you at all. But make no mistake, when they know you've heard about this joke, they'll try to play it off like it was just some harmless little thing that doesn't mean anything, never meant anything, but it always does. Don't let them lie to you. That friend or that family member, they meant to hurt you. You said or did something to make them so mad at you that they would willingly risk everything between the two of you just to have the last laugh. That's not okay. I know I'm not exactly pious, and to some people I'm known as not being very reliable or honest or trustworthy. They just think that I'm a lying, worthless slut, and that's okay. You can go ahead, tell me I'm triggered. I don't care. There's nothing wrong with feeling hurt. There's nothing wrong with crying when you're hurt. Crying is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you know you're in pain, and that helps you get rid of it. It helps you ease the pain a little bit. So, damn it, if you want to cry, do it. Don't hide. Don't wait till everyone's asleep and then cry alone. You shouldn't be ashamed of how you feel. Nobody should. Just because you speak your mind doesn't doesn't make you a bad person. I know honest people have very few friends. The irony there, I understand that too. Nobody wants an honest friend. Everyone wants a liar. Everyone wants that friend that's gonna lie to their face and tell them everything they want to hear, and when in reality, they don't give a damn about you. But when people have a genuine friend that actually cares, that tells them how it is, that's being heart to heart honest, somehow that's not caring. Somehow that's being heartless. Well, if me being honest is me being heartless, then I'd rather have an honest friend than a liar. I'm not saying any of my friends or any of my old friends were liars. I'm just saying they would have preferred a liar over me. In so many words, I understand. I will not pull punches for anyone. Well, okay, I take that back. I pull punches for children. But if you're around my age, then no, I'm not going to pull punches for you. You're an adult. You should understand. But not once have I had anyone thank me for my honesty. And that's fine too. You know why? Because I give my honesty freely. Unlike your fake friends that just want to be around you because you have a system they want to play, or because you have internet they want to mooch off from, or I don't know, because you got that brand new game that they haven't even had the chance of looking at yet. Whatever reason that they're there to be your life friend, they have ulterior motives. And I know you don't care. Most people who have these life friends know what they are. They just want yes men to be their friends. And in the end, that's going to hurt them even more than having an honest friend ever will. And I'm going to be bluntly honest with you guys. I would rather have one friend that's honest with me than five other friends that hang out with me and tell me everything I want to hear. Yes, it's nice hearing compliments. It's nice, being needed or wanted and being told that you're beautiful or, whatever you want to hear. It's nice to hear it. But I'd rather hear that one honest friend call me out for my bullshit than hear any more compliments, than hear anything nice. Because those honest connection friends that genuinely love and care for you, they always have your back when no one else does. when all your yes friends suddenly no longer want to be there for you. And it hurts. The truth hurts sometimes. But you know what? Having an honest to God friend, even if you have a fight with them, you can still get through it. If you can't get through it, then I'm sorry you were never friends in the first place. The friendship was entirely one sided. I've never had a one sided friendship, at least not from my side. I've always cared about my friends. When they call me crying, I always drop what I'm doing to help them. When they text me with an issue, I do my best to help them. Yet somehow, some way, I'm the mistake. I'm sorry, but I'm not a mistake. Nobody is. And trust me, I know how hard it is to forgive people. But you know what? The second someone walks out of your life, decides that you're not worth it anymore, smile and wish them a happy life. And remember, you are not nothing.